Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Grander, we have got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre trailer. I guess it came out
Yeah.
earlier today, and man, I I gotta check it out. People
Right.
that people that have watched us, they know the history we have with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the franchise. There's been peaks
Hmm.
and valleys. We
Oh
did
yeah.
do reviews on the original and a couple of the other ones, the remake. We'll have to redo those, which actually I'm looking forward to. So yeah, let's get into this trailer because I didn't even know there was going to be the trailer coming out this morning, but it did. Before we do that
Nice.
too, we got a couple people in the chat. We got Blucka and Neil, saying, "Any chance this one is
Nice.
going to be good?" I hope so. I hope so. Blucka saying
Right?
Hollywood, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh no.
uh, and Miss Carter's in the chat too. What's going on?
Hello.
The good news is for horror fans. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to choose from. So let's see what we got. I got this queued up here, and this is going to be interesting. All right.
All right.
So here we go. Texas Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fingers are crossed, and yeah. All right, here we go. Hmm. Oh.
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 So Harlow is a ghost town.
We have a vision for this place. All it needs is young blood.
I don't want to live here. This is a chance for people to start fresh somewhere. Somewhere safe. Hey guys, you should
Oh,
see this.
there it is.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in our house?
Uh-oh.
You really shouldn't be here.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh. Nice.
This is hardest to hear.
Sally, I'm afraid your old friend's back.
Yes, Sally.
50 years I've been waiting for this night. Just to see him again. Leatherface. Looks like it's you that he wants.
I'm not gonna let him kill you. Fear no evil. Fear no evil.
Oh.
Try anything and you're canceled, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Whoa. All right, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What'd you think?
I kind of like how someone said Halloween,
Yeah,
because
you get those vibes,
I don't know how to feel about it,
right?
honestly.
Well, I
You
will
know?
say this, and it's funny because with especially with horror movies, you always see if something works really well, you're gonna have other
Mhm.
movies that will,
Try to
use that,
copy.
imitate
Yeah.
it or whatever. And we've seen that. I mean, the whole slasher craze, that was copying off of Black Christmas and Halloween. I mean, and we see how long that went for. But
Right?
anyways, yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it put it this way, it looks better than I
It
thought it would
looks
because I heard about
yeah.
the production issues and so
Mhm.
forth. And I
Mhm.
believe Fede Alvarez, who was amazing with Don't Breathe and the Evil Dead remake, he's kind of, as far as I know, he's doing the producing. I could see a little bit, maybe in that scene where you just saw blood flying everywhere. So hopefully he has his imprint on this movie. Hopefully a lot, but at least a little bit. I hope so.
Mhm.
Barnabas is in the chat too, saying hello, guys. What's going on?
Hello.
Neil saying, if it's good and gory, I can forgive a lot. Exactly.
Let's hope.
Exactly. See, here's the thing, guys. And of course, for some of you guys that have been following us, you know the journey we had with Scream and so forth, and Halloween Kills, especially Halloween Kills. You know, we have a lot of folks that fall into one of two camps. There might be others, but just the main ones. Either you look at a movie, especially if it's a sequel or a reboot or remake, and you're thinking, hey, it's never going to be better than the first one, so I'm not even going to try to, get into this. And that's fine. Then you got the other
Mhm.
camp of people that, will go into it and see what it's like. And if they enjoy it, they enjoy it. And if they don't, they don't. And that's fine as well. Me, I just want to check it out, see what I think. I mean, there's been some sequels in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise that have really irritated the hell out of me. But then
Yeah.
there's been some entries that I love, and the original obviously is a masterpiece.
Yeah,
There
it
are a lot of
is.
there's some people that don't think that though. So it's like I said, horror fans, we're all over the place. But I land in the camp where I want to check it out.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. So
Mhm.
Neil saying, are they going to release it in theaters too, or just on Netflix? As far as I know, on Netflix. Netflix bought it, and that is what it is. So Bluck is saying the movie had 3 failed test screenings. I heard about that too.
Ooh,
I heard about that too.
that's not good.
But a lot of movies do. And that's why
Yeah.
a lot of movies change things and have alternate endings and director's cuts and all that. So that doesn't bother me too much. Like Rogue One, had horrible test screenings, and it ended up
Mm.
being one of the best new Star Wars movies of the 4 or 5 of them that came out. So I'm not too
Mm.
worried about that. I just, at the end of the day, I want to see what I think. Miss Carter saying, I'm just not super excited for this. I'm sure I'll watch because I have Netflix, but predicting it will be mediocre. It could be. It
Yeah.
definitely could be. I will
Right?
say this, though. I am excited because they're bringing Sally back into the story. Now, of course, this isn't Marilyn
Yeah.
Burns, who literally was the final girl. I mean,
Mhm.
all props and respect to Jamie Lee Curtis, but Marilyn Burns, man, she was amazing in the original. Obviously, she passed away in 2014, but you have a new actress who is portraying her, and that's Owen
I don't know.
Fiore.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's obviously pulling some things from Halloween, and I mean, Halloween made a lot of money, so obviously
It did.
they're gonna
I
try to
can't really
replicate.
picture Sally going back.
Well, we have to see how the
I
story
picture
is.
her, surviving and never going back, not,
Yeah,
pulling a Sarah Connor who's,
yeah.
trying to, I mean,
Well,
I don't know.
but if I go by Jamie Lee Curtis in the original Halloween, I wouldn't have expected her to become Sarah Connor either. So, at the end of the movie,
No,
she was like, it
but
was the boogeyman, and Loomis was like, as a matter of fact,
yeah.
it was. I wouldn't have guessed that 50 years later she'd be Sarah Connor either in this new
No, but
Halloween mythology. If I guess what I'm
yeah.
saying is, if the story makes sense, I'll go with
If we
it.
didn't have the other Halloween movies to go by, I'd be like,
Mhm.
whatever.
Right.
But we kind of do. So I don't know. I just don't see it with Sally
Yeah.
like I do like I can picture with Lori. So
But that's because you've seen the story with Lori.
I
on.
know. Well, I'm just saying.
Look.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah,
So
I hear you.
I don't think I'm as excited as you.
Blucka says Sally is a Texas Ranger in this movie. Oh, okay. Well, that might
Huh.
actually work.
Will it?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Don't be so
Right.
negative. Gosh, come on, man. Marilyn Burns was the best performance of a final girl actress of all time. It really was amazing.
She was in the first movie. Hell yeah.
Mhm,
That's that's an incredible movie.
Max saying, I'm surprised this ended up being a Netflix movie. Yeah, I guess, hey, they bought it, and maybe they saw something in it. Who knows? Who knows?
Mm.
They're definitely in Halloween franchise logic territory because according to TCM2, Sally's dead. Right. Yeah, this is a direct sequel to the original, so it doesn't pay attention to any of the other ones. But of course, that's the thing about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. All of the movies after the first one were sequels to the first one. Like, except for, you had the reboot and then the sequel to the reboot. So it's it's a very frustrating franchise. There are good movies in it, but hopefully at some point we'll get deep into those because there's some good movies in there, and obviously the original is great. The remake was good too, in my opinion. The remake was good too with Jessica Biel. But anyways, guys, let us know what you think in the comment section down below. What'd you think of the trailer? It had some good moments. Looked like it might have some good gore. At the end when he goes off on those kids who deserved it for pulling out their damn phones. What the hell? But anyways, let us know what you think about the trailer in the comment section down below. And please give the video a like. It helps support the channel. And we will catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace out.
Church.